Hello and welcome to the study room with me, Matthew Bentley, and the little borderline autistic cretin, Frank Harris. He's
Hello.
ruined that by laughing, but fuck it, I've got 25 minutes before I need to get to my English lesson, so let's get on with it. Right. Uh, Basically, let me give you a brief overview of what Frank is. Frank is an above average intelligent 17-year-old who is just the most socially awkward being I have ever met. So I'm gonna ask him questions that normal human beings would have no problem answering, but Frank will probably give some freakish statements.
Yeah,
So
just one thing before we get on, my.
yeah,
You did introduce me as a little. I'd like to point out that I'm actually bigger than you in probably both weight and height.
yeah, but it's not muscle.
No, but I'm still technically bigger than you. I'm a bigger person than you.
Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean?
Look, I'm very proud of my height. That's all I've got going
You're very
for me.
proud of your height. That's all you've got going for you. All right, I'm 5'10".
No, you're not.
I'm roughly 5'10", 5'9" maybe.
I'd say you're probably 5'9".
Right, 5'9", right? That's not to be ashamed of. I'm taller than fucking Eminem.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's stop talking about Eminem. Come on, let's
Right.
answer this.
So first question I've got for you is why the fuck have you got me blocked on Facebook?
Oh yeah. Well, that whole thing started occurring a couple of years ago.
Tell the people what the fucking thing was.
Well, the thing was, whenever I would post a status onto my Facebook, Matty would sort of he would just sort of troll me. And he would do it relentlessly until we would have like a string of 100 comments,
Yeah.
in a back and forth.
Yeah, but the thing
Frenzy of
thing
anger.
is, I'm funny, right? I'm funny.
You'd like to think so.
I am funny, right? You're not, right?
No, I am. I can be funny.
Make a joke about me right now. Make a hurtful joke.
um, Never mind. Let's just continue.
You look like the ghost of the monkey who started AIDS. There we go. Right.
What?
So, now that we've got that out all in the open, Frank, why don't you tell me what your ideal Saturday is?
Ideal Saturday.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
okay.
so people get an impression.
Okay. Fine.
I know what I want you to say, but I want to get your actual answer.
Okay.
Closer to the mic. Don't lean back, you mong.
I would ideally like to wake up at about 9:30 and
Such a weird detail to throw in.
go to the shop and
What
buy
are you buying at the shop?
a newspaper.
Oh my god, it's. Go on.
To which I would probably return home.
What's your favourite newspaper?
Well, I did used to quite like the Independent, but then it went up. Then it went up in price from about 40. From £1.40 to £1.60. So I stopped buying that. So that was the last time I actually bought a newspaper. But if I were to buy a newspaper again, I would probably go for the Guardian this time.
The Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about The Guardian?
Well, people say it's pretty neutral, but it's quite far left wing. But it seems like a pretty okay newspaper, to be honest. To be honest, I would read anything that isn't the Telegraph or the Daily Mail, because the Telegraph is, I believe, it's owned by the Conservatives, and the Daily Mail just shows that you're a flawed human if you read it. It's just terrible.
You're like a 70-year-old man in the fucking Blitz, you are. You're like a 70-year-old man during World War II with the fucking Germans going over, sat at home going, oh, fucking Germans, I'm reading your fucking Guardian or Independent or whatever it is, complaining about the price.
Thank you very much. Anyway, everything I just said there was a total joke.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was. I would normally I wake up about 10:30 and I'd just laze around for a little bit until.
I don't believe it was a joke. I believe that's actually how you live your life.
It's what I would probably quite like to do, but I don't, because I can't be asked going out to the shop on a morning because I quite enjoy.
You
my
keep
sleep.
backing away from the mic.
Sorry, but normally I just laze around for a little bit until my mum says, right, we're going into town 10 minutes. So then I'll normally get a wriggle on and I'll go downtown. I'll buy the things that I need. To which I'll return. I'll usually have like a ham sandwich or some soup.
And that's your ideal Saturday.
Well, that's the Saturday that I tend to have, and they're pretty okay. You know, have just an oven.
So
an oven dinner.
you get through the entire week and you're like, I am looking forward to going out this weekend and buying a sandwich and the fucking Guardian.
No.
What do you look for? What gets through you through the week? When you look to the weekend, what are you looking forward to most?
I don't really know.
Do you just live for your schoolwork, or?
Well, no, because I did get like BDDD at the end of last year. So that shows how committed I am to my work.
You got better than me, fair enough, but... Pardon me. You got better than me, but we don't care about how intelligent you are. We care about the fact that you are essentially an alien from another planet who just comes here and has no fucking clue how the human race works.
I think I have some idea. I mean,
right. Do you know what? I'm gonna move on to what I wanted you to say your ideal Saturday was, because I didn't get that right.
Yep.
Tell the people at home, right, how often you visit your nan and what you do.
Jesus Christ! Out of context, that sounds so bad.
Well, put it into fucking context then. Otherwise, we're just going to assume that you finger her.
All right, fine. So I to be honest, I don't really go around there as much now that Downton's finished, because
Oh, go on.
so yeah, I used to go around there and watch Downton.
No, you didn't just watch Downton Abbey, did you? You sat there and binge watched it, didn't you?
Well, yes. Whenever we had the time, we once watched a full series in a day. But she'd already seen it. She was only watching it with me because she wanted to watch it, all through again before the new series started. And I hadn't seen it, and I thought, oh, it seemed like a fairly okay period drama. It was mildly entertaining.
Did your nan introduce you to it? Or...
No, I said to my grandma, shall we watch an episode of Downton?
You introduced your nan to it?
No. My nan introduced herself to it, but then I said, Grandma, would you like to watch an episode of Downton with me? I'd quite like to start watching Downton.
So, out of all the possible programming that was on, like...
No, it was on a DVD. So...
Out of all the DVDs you had in the house, and everything that was being broadcasted on telly at this time, you opted for Downton Abbey, and you are 17.
Downton's good.
I'm not saying Downton's not good. I've not seen it myself, but that's mostly because I like girls. You know?
So do I, but,
Yeah, clearly not as much as me.
I like
if you're watching Downton Abbey.
I like Downton too, but, I like...
Girls don't like Downton Abbey, Frank.
Well... Quite a few people do, but they're usually over, 50. And that's not what I really go for, considering they're, sort of 3 to 4 times my age, but... whatever floats people's boat.
I'm inclined towards the older woman. I'll admit that. I like an older woman.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not judging you.
You are, though, a bit.
I'm not judging you.
You're judging me on the inside.
Fine, if you think that.
Closer to the mic, please, Frank. I'm watching the fucking sound waves.
So,
you asked me a question. I
can't really think of any questions. I thought this was just you sort of...
Yeah, I want to know what kind of freakish questions you've got for me.
If you could...
Go on.
If you could grow the most amazing beard, right? Better than the one that you've got now. I mean, I know you're trying, but it's It's not.
I'm 18, Frank.
Yeah. I mean, I can't grow a beard.
Well, there you go, you fucking monk.
But if you could grow the most amazing beard, right? So I'm assuming you would grow the ideal beard if you had the opportunity, considering you're trying to grow one now.
It's not the fact that I'm trying to grow one, I just make no effort in my appearance whatsoever.
Okay, that's fine. But if you could get the best, most awesome beard, like a Ramesh Ranganathan beard.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, it's a really good beard. It's the type of beard that when you see, you sort of want to...
Get to the point.
But you had to take a centimetre off your penis in length. Not actually chop a centimetre of it off, but have it decreased by a centimetre. Would you do it?
That is by far the most homosexual sentence I have ever been issued in my life. If I could grow the most perfect and luscious beard, but I had to remove a centimetre of my penis, would I do it? Oh my fucking god. Basically, you're asking me if I've got a small cock or not.
No.
Well, that's basically it, because if I've got a small cock, then I'd say no, I wouldn't want to lose any. But if I had a reasonably sizable cock, then a centimetre wouldn't make much of a difference. I'd be like, yeah,
no.
beard.
From what I've heard, a woman prefers to be filled as opposed to skewered, so it just... Oh my fucking god! I mean, I know I would. Not rather. I mean, I know I would.
Frank, is this right? Can I just say, I said we should do this podcast as a joke, and Frank said, yeah, let's do it. I'm now wondering if this is Frank's way of coming out. I know I would.
No. I know I would give up a centimetre of my penis to, have a luscious beard. I think I can afford.
So you
to
think
lose
you've
it.
got a sizable cock?
I don't think a centimetre would make much of a difference, to be honest.
Have you ever Googled average penis size?
Oh yeah, I was going through a stage of self-esteem issues and self-confidence issues.
So you Googled average penis size. Did you go on images or Wiki?
No.
Just the World Wide Web, just some medical website.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. NHS.
And what was the average penis size?
Apparently, it's between 5.5 to 6.3, I think, in length, and then about between 4.7.
Right. So this podcast is in fact Frank's way of coming out.
It's not.
It's just testing the water to see if we'd judge him or not. I'm quite reasonable with having a gay friend, even if he's not my friend on fucking Facebook.
But I'm not gay.
You are,
dude. I'm not gay.
Right. Can I just also say that Frank's wearing a rainbow jumper right now?
No. It's not a rainbow jumper. It's black that has different coloured stripes on it, and I quite like it. It doesn't
kind of camp, but whatever.
Jesus Christ.
He just whispered Jesus Christ in case you didn't hear that at home.
At home? They don't have to be. Stop assuming that... Well, I say stop. Don't assume anything about our audience.
He's changing the subject now away from his sexuality.
But I'm straight. I mean, I'm heterosexual. Straight, you shouldn't really use...
Straight but not narrow. What? Have you ever seen gay porn?
No.
You've never seen gay porn?
No.
I've seen a bit of gay porn.
Have you?
Yeah. It's not to be ashamed of, Frank.
Well, I've just never watched it. I've never felt the need to watch it.
You get curious about the other side. Watch a bit of gay porn.
No.
Never. Stop leaning back, Frank.
No, but I always find it, quite quite emasculating at times. If even watching heterosexual porn, because they do tend to sort of employ men of a much bigger size, and I just.
So you're going on heterosexual porn and looking at the size of the men?
No, I'm saying that's what puts me off watching heterosexual porn.
So you're a girl on girl man?
Either that or JOI, something like that.
What's JOI?
Sort of.
I've never heard of JOI before.
It's sort of situational acting where there's just one person.
Like when there's just one person.
Yeah.
Right, break down the best JOI porn you've ever seen. Give me the plot of it and what happened.
Oh god, that's a difficult one. There's so many Well, I can't say. I can't.
You're a connoisseur of sorts. You've got them all on your shelf at home, fucking alphabetized, have you?
No. You see, I can't really say any of them are good because they're so poorly acted. Not that I watch.
Poorly acted. Go on.
You said I'm not funny at the start of this video, didn't you?
Like it's unintentional.
It's not.
Unintentional funny though. No, go on. Break this down for me because we've got 5 fucking minutes before I have to go.
Can't we just change the subject onto
No,
something a little bit more?
no.
easy?
I want to know what is JOI porn? You need to break it. It's acting, but she's on her own. Is she doing a monologue?
Well, not really. She's just they assume a lot of your responses, so they're like, do you want to
I've seen that.
do you want to see these?
And then
thought you might.
it's like a pornographic pantomime.
Kind of, yeah, but you know, obviously, you'd have to be really, really sad to reply to them. Do you want to see these? Yes.
I bet you've replied.
No.
I've
Never,
replied.
Never ever. I tend
I've
to
replied. I've replied.
No, but I tend to stay as quiet as I can
Why?
because it's not something other people want to hear, really, is it?
Is your nan downstairs watching Downton?
No, my nan lives, at her house.
Never wanked at your nan's house.
Well,
Yeah, that's a yes, man.
but I always felt bad.
Fucking, I want to go on record. I've never wanked at my nan's house because that would be just fucking weird, Frank.
It's not.
It is weird.
It's perfectly natural
It's
behaviour.
weird. It's not. You're wanking outside of your comfort zone, there, Frank.
Who says you have to have a comfort zone?
For something like wanking, you need a comfort zone.
No, just do it anyway, provided it's legal.
Your bedroom is a comfort zone.
Yes, yeah.
You said you felt bad about it.
I have a
afterwards.
bedroom at my grandma's house.
You said you felt bad about it afterwards.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just because it's not where I.
Did you feel like a naughty boy?
Well, I didn't feel
Lean into the fucking microphone.
I didn't feel like I'd done something good as such.
You didn't get the usual sense of satisfaction you got.
Yeah, but
I've done something good today with my life.
Yeah, but that only sort of lasts a second, and then you just sort of go back to the grind, don't you, of life?
I don't. I'll usually just lay there for a bit.
Well, it depends what time it is, to be honest.
All right.
I might just go onto YouTube and watch some videos, and then
What videos what post wanking videos do you have? What do you like?
Well, I could give you some examples of who I'm subscribed to on YouTube.
Go on then.
Okay, I'm
Bill Nye.
no, not Bill Nye.
Not Bill Nye.
Not Bill Nye.
Okay. Who are you subscribed to on YouTube?
Let's see. There's Emma Blackery, Matthew Santor. What?
I don't know who any of these people are.
Well, Emma Blackery she's a young woman who.
Of course she is.
Young.
Of course
woman,
she is.
Young.
Do you send fan mail?
No. Young female vlogger who does some pretty funny stuff.
All right.
And Matthew Santora who does
Nice
sort of
name.
educate me videos.
What does he educate you on?
Just it does like top 10 rundowns of subjects. It's like Watch Mojo, but a little bit less generic.
Right.
WatchMojo.com. I'm also subscribed to.
I'm familiar with Watch Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not subscribed, but
Let's see who else. Vsauce, who's I'm assuming you know who Vsauce is.
never heard of him.
He's well, it's a selection. It's a group of 3 channels, but I watch Vsauce 1, which is sort of the heaviest of content. It's sort of it approaches quite difficult subjects. So, for instance, the title of the video might be "How many things are there?" Questions that are impossible to answer, but then gives you a
Right. Go on.
What? Continue with the list, or just
No, let's just stop it there because this is fucking boring me.
okay, fine.
So, what we can infer from the information you've given me today is that you are still a virgin.
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. I can't really follow that up.
Yeah.
You
Well,
just
what can you do?
what? You pay for it?
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because it's
No shame in it.
it degrades women.
Degrades women.
Degrades women.
Well,
and I'd feel pretty degraded if I.
I think that's down to the individual. If you get someone who's doing it because they enjoy it, then that's not particularly degrading. I'd consider if it's someone who's doing it because
that tends to be called an escort. An escort isn't usually as bad as a
if they're
prostitute.
doing it to fuel a coke habit, then that's degrading. But if they're doing it because they enjoy it and they enjoy the process, I suppose that's quite
prostitutes, I would
ignoring.
imagine, are the ones who are more likely to be using it to fuel a coke habit. But usually.
You know a bit much about this fucking subject for comfort, Frank.
Look, I watched Sex on Wheels on Channel 4. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with escort service, but not in that way.
I bet you are.
Not hands-on. Look, no, I've already said that I'm a so how could I be
possibly bisexual?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure? Rainbow jumper.
Fuck off about my jumper.
Take piss out of what I'm wearing.
What you're wearing's fine.
No, take piss out of it. I've taken piss out of your rainbow jumper.
Well, you've sort of got a light grey T-shirt that says Pro Box on it. I'm not sure what Pro Box is. Does it?
I used to box.
Oh yeah, you used to box.
It's a bit small on me now.
Well, you can box, but you don't get box. Is this a good place to leave it?
No, that was your fucking effort, that was it. Yeah, this is as good a place as any. That was the fucking pilot episode to the fucking study room. I hope you enjoyed it a lot more than Frank has. I'm sure.
I've enjoyed it quite a lot, actually.
I'm sure you have. You've come out. It's been a.
I've not come out.
Shut up. It's been emotional. We may pick this up another time, depending on whether or not we can be bothered. Yeah. Thank you for the study room with me and Frank Harris.
Thank you.
Matthew Bentley and Frank Harris.